What makes Venezuela unique from an architectural perspective? Hi, my name is Andrea Castellanos, an architecture student at Simón Bolívar University. In this video, I will talk about the 7 elements that makes Venezuelan architecture unique from an architectural perspective. I hope that you enjoy it. Color. Torre Banco Provincial is a tower located in Caracas, composed mainly for 3 colors, white, black, and gray. In this building stand out several white hues of the facade, make a good contrast with the black color of the glass windows in the background. They reflect white cubes like a mirror, giving the impression that the interior of the building also they are. If we see the building from outside, we see that looks like a big computer keyboard. The black windows give privacy and function like a sunlight protector. The gray color is for the column in the building corners. Light. Inside of the Aula Magna, we can find in the ceilings a big sculpture called Nubes de Calder. They are suspending in the roof by resisting cables, and they are made of plywood. Behind there are many lights that not only are part of the piece of art, but also works like a general light. They are placed in a strategic location to provide all the necessary light to the whole, for example in presentation, concert, graduation, and so on. Outside of the Aula Magna, in the entrance, we can find some peculiar walls with holes in them that serve for the entrance and exit the light and air. With the pass of the years, they are dirty and damaged, but today are still useful for functions that were made. Acoustic. Sala Rios Reina, located inside of the Teresa Carreño building, is a special room designed to accommodate all types of events, like graduation, operas, concerts, because it has a good acoustic. The cooling of the roofs, seats, and even the doors is special because in the case of the doors, they have an insulation material that separates the noise of outside and inside, and in the case of the seats and roof, serves to disseminate balanced sounds no matter if the room is empty or full. It is also provided with a soundboard. Texture. Club Táchira is located in Caracas City. Was designed by Fruto Vivas. It's one of the most beautiful buildings in our country. In the facade, we can view 6 different textures. Wooden texture. We can find them in the roof, stairs and railings. Glass texture in the large windows. Metal texture in the structure that supports the weight of large windows. Concrete texture in the walls that now are coated by wood. Polished stone texture in the ground floor. Ceramic texture in the huge cylinder that we can see in the white-black picture. Of these textures we can identify such rock texture, but also we can consider the wooden texture like the softer texture of all of them. Rhythm. One of the places where they concentrate all types of rhythms is Universidad Central de Venezuela. I will explain each of them. Repetition of shapes. In some walls in the passage we can see the repetition of squares and rectangles, which illuminates the corridors. Repetition of dimensions. The majority of the corridors in university have the same dimension. The columns are equally spaced one from the other. Repetition of differences. In the engineering faculty we can see walls formed by different colors and irregular rectangles. These shapes are disposed in different places, so the wall design is asymmetric and unique. Rhythm indefinite and open. The roofs of the corridor, with its undulated form, gives the impression that the corridor never ends. Rhythm can be definite and close. Each building is different from the other. From far away we can see where begin and end each faculty. The rhythm of lines. In the campus, we can see to bird view how the undulated lines going for all the university. Other example is the stained glass in the library that have undulated lines that form interesting shapes. Circulation. Sambil Margarita Mall is located in Pampatar in Nueva Esparta State. It's a big center for shopping. If we view the plan of the building, since bird view, we can see that center form is a flower, but not any flower, but a daisy representing the island. The building is very tall for half one floor, and this makes the space be more fresh and more natural light come in through the special material that is on the roof. We can see to naked eye that horizontal circulation is dominant, which is that this mall has several corridors that intersect in the food fair area. This building have 8 principal entrances, but despite dominant horizontal circulation, we note these constructions have 2 vertical circulation like ramps that join the food fair with the hallways, Even for coming into the mall there are ramps and stairs. With the fact that the mall has more horizontal circulation is more comfortable for tourists and whether they can walk, ride to the leader train or be in a wheelchair. Space and scale. La Catedral de Caracas is located next to Plaza Bolívar. This church has a neoclassic style. For this reason, we can see in the pictures that the doors and windows are very big in comparison with the human scale. This scale is the model more easy to compare the distance when we don't have a meter. In a certain way, we can see that the building have a good proportion between the landscape that surrounded, because the other buildings share the same relationship in size, height, and even decoration. A good proportion between the geometric shapes that conform the whole, two big rectangular prisms, and the proportion between the elements like the bell tower and the facade. Maybe in comparison of the landscape, we can note that the church is small, but when we enter on the building, we can observe the huge space inside it. Of course, the experience of each person is different, and in consequence, we can feel the space different too. The integration of these concepts makes Venezuela unique because they are combined not only each other, but also are combined with the tropical climate and lifestyle of Venezuelans. While it is true that all the buildings shown were beautiful, we must also take into consideration that exist other buildings that not are so beautiful, the houses of the disposers. But as we see in the picture, with a little color and effort, can also get to look good. This project expanded my vocabulary, and also thanks to it I know a little more about those buildings that we pass normally and not stop to contemplate.